Hi everyone, I'm Susan with Pigtail Quilting and Stitching. Welcome to my channel. On this video, I'm going to give you a tour of my stitching room. I have given a little tour before when I first made this room into my stitching room, but I have since rearranged it, and so I kind of want to give you an updated tour. Plus, I received an anniversary gift in August, and I kind of want to show you that too, along with a birthday gift I got in September, and both of them are in this stitching room, so I'm going to be showing those as well. Now, if I have time, I'm going to show you a little basket and a quilt and some little books and a little stuffed frog that I did for a silent auction that I was asked to contribute to. So if we have time, I'll just throw that in there too. So let's get started. So I wanted to give you a little updated tour on my stitching room. The last video I showed on this, I had just got it arranged and got my chair. But after, using the chair and the room, I kind of thought maybe I needed to kind of switch it around a little bit. And also I got a tip from one of the viewers that told me about my magnifying light that said I got to be careful about the sunlight coming in and hitting it. And where I had it before was over in this corner, and it did get the morning sunlight, unless I did keep the blinds shut. So that was one of the reasons I did that, so I really appreciate that. So I decided to move the hutch over here on this wall, and it was really easy to move. I used sliders, and then I could move it and see where I liked it. I took out the drying rack and I folded up, I'm using it as a quilt stand in another room, and I folded up most of the quilts and they are in the armoire. I wasn't using it for really any storage except for decorative, so I decided to put it to use, and I'll show you how I folded them too. But I got back out my ironing board, and I thought it is kind of a cute quilt rack in itself. And so I'll kind of start in this corner and kind of go through what I did. So over here, I still have my cart, and I have another little cart in the closet. And I just have my ironing board with a quilt folded over, and a few of my cross-stitch pillows that I've been working on my little tiered cart tray. So this was the alphabet that is a pattern on Fat Quarter Shop for the bags that you can cross-stitch on. So I've been practicing again on these, and I'll kind of turn one over, or a couple over, and you can kind of see I finished them just like the ones before. So I just kind of spelled out pigtail and kind of did a couple of different colors of pink and green to kind of go in my room. And so I still have these little pillows here. I think I had them up in this cabinet before. But I put some quilts on top, folded, which is also good storage. And around the side, I had this little shutter. I think I had it downstairs. Anyway, in my living room, I moved it up here, and then I just put a little quilt on it. So I'll kind of slowly walk you around this side. Still have my quilt hung on the side. And I moved, I don't think I had this maybe behind the door, but this is a picture, painting my son painted for my mother a long time ago, and then I got it back after she passed away. So it's in here, along with my little teddy bear and rocker. My sister made me, teddy bear. And then a couple of my cross stitch and a little pig, pottery slab pig, a gift. And then I even have I put my Quilt of Valor in the fair, and I even got a ribbon on it. So it got a Best Holiday Award. So I was really excited about that. It was a great memory to remember my Quilt of Valor by, after I donated it in the first part of September. So here this is the anniversary gift that I was talking about in my last video. So I received the DMC floss box with all the floss in it, and it is really quite beautiful. The wood on it is very nice, and I just really do like it. I put all the floss in, and they're numbered, and I do have to kind of redo it because there's an empty drawer in the bottom, so I can disperse this and just make them less in each one. And I'll kind of go through and show you the drawers, and they have really nice design. There's the empty one. So I really can go back and rearrange, but they're all in order in the color. See, I'll try this one too. Now I have to show you how the front, the top opens up too. But I was wondering where I was going to set it, and so a friend of mine went to our little favorite secondhand store, and I found this cute little, I think it was a magazine stamp, but it's very, very sturdy. It's, you know, pretty much the same size as the thread box, but it's so sturdy that I thought, gee, it looked really cute, and it's made out of maple and has a little spindle, the spool legs on it. So I thought that would be really cute, and then I just used my grandmother's flower garden table runner that I had extra and put it over there. So I keep it here. It's pretty steady, and it's up so I can get the threads out of it very conveniently. And then I also folded some quilts in here. So I thought it'd make a cute way to display some smaller little baby lap quilts, little smaller quilts. So I just put a little, my pin cushion that was a gift from my mother, and I practiced on some of the alphabet and just put it in a little frame. Then move over here, and I decided to put my stitching chair in the corner. And I do like it better. I can see better. It's really comfortable to sit at, and I don't have to worry about my magnifying light, the sun hitting it. And so that's a plus. So I took the little heart quilt that was hung on the wall, and I took it down and put it over my chair. I have the cute little pillow that my sister made for me on the chair again. And over here, I have a little addition. A friend of mine was at an estate sale, and she found this cute little pig, vintage pig, and gave it to me. Then I've been working on cross stitch again. So I'll just back up here so you can see. And then I hung this quilt on the wall over here. And I hung it kind of the oblong way with my straight pins. I don't know how straight it is, but so the same things that are in here, just kind of rearranged. Here's some more of my cross stitch. I have some quilts in these little buckets over here. I had those also. So this quilt was just made from Reproductions. It was from, I believe, a Fat Quarter book. Because it was just made from fat quarters. And I did show this in a previous video too. It was made from fat quarters from my reproduction quilts. And it was quilted with the woodstock. And then I have one of my grandmother's flower garden quilts draped over my door. Now to swing back over here. Get the idea. We had early snow, but today it's been melting. Now I will go ahead and open up the little top of the thread box. So I cleared off the top. I'm going to raise this up so you can see. It has a nice compartments so you can store things. Now I just kind of put some things in there. I really haven't kind of organized it, but I just put some scissors and some needles and some floss things. This little silver needle keeper I found at a garage sale this summer. So that was kind of fun. But let me open up one of these drawers again and you can kind of see how it is. But even though I'm just a new cross stitcher, it's just fun to get this beautiful piece of storage, and I just think it really is cute, and I really have enjoyed having it up here. So, and maybe I can lift this up to kind of show you. And you can kind of see how that is a magazine rack or a book rack, book storage for underneath. And it really was in good shape. I just had to kind of, clean it up, and but it was in really good condition, and the top is in good condition too. So it was kind of fun to find, and it fit in the space that I wanted it to. So there you go. I can just I just stopped that for a second so I can put it back on here. I'll just kind of back up and give you one more little view of the room. But this gets the morning light, and so it doesn't get real hot in the afternoon or anything. So it's going to be nice light to be able to stitch in. And then I can just move my little lamp over to get extra light there, or the magnifier. But I will just show you the quilts that I have stored in the armoire. So there's just a few of the quilts that I have in here stored. And I can take them out and use them for different things, or add to it also. And it's easy to get in here. I can just go ahead and shut the doors. And fold that back down. So I've showed the closet before. It's pretty much the same. I can Depends on how long this is. I can try and get a quick one in there, but it is pretty much the same. So after the anniversary, I had a birthday the next month, and I received this little mini DMC for my birthday, and I was pretty surprised that it's kind of fun, and I just kind of set it here. And you're seeing another a friend of mine who gifted me the pig. She also gave me a Barbie doll, because we grew up in the 60s, early 60s. And so that was a nice surprise from her. And it fits right in my room. It's so cute. I put my little Muffy Bear. And I think I might have had this downstairs. I think I did have it in the armoire, but I did move it with the little table. And then it looked really cute with the dark DMC thread box. And it's just like the bigger one, only smaller. I still have my little dressers in here for my threads and different things, and my bulletin board with more the button covers, my toy sewing machine still. That might have been in the armoire too, because I had to find different places for all of these things when I did store the quilts in there. My lap desk that I use on my lap when I'm stitching in my chair. So I could show you this too, and you can kind of get an idea of this other one too. So I'll kind of stop this video and show you what's inside that thread box. Still have the same up there, the baskets that I used from downstairs. So here's this thread box, and I have just put some of my other ones that I've had, my threads that didn't come with the thread box that I had in this, just to kind of see how it goes. I thought I would organize it maybe, I even thought about doing Cosmo, because I have some Cosmo thread, but not very much, but mostly DMC. So I just put some things. I had a fall project I was working on with the pumpkins and the pigs, so I put some of those here, and some of the ones from my other letters that I have too that I was using. And this one is a little different wood. The other one is a little smoother wood. This is still nice too, and it fits on a little my dresser just fine. And then I thought it looks really cute with Muffy Bear's little nightstand. So I'll kind of put that back. So I want to show this quilt and this cute little frog and this 4 little books that come in a set, because I'm getting ready to put them in a basket to donate for a silent auction at the end of the month. So I just have this quilt, and it's made with 8 back quarters called Square Dance, and I will be putting it in a basket, and with the frog and the little set of books, there's 4 of them in there, and arranging them, and then I'll be taking it down for the silent auction for a local service group. So I just wanted to kind of share with that. And I think the quilt pattern on this one, I think it's called, I don't really recall what it is. I know it's Swirls. There's swirls in the name, and it might be Swirls and Pearls. It could be, but I'm not quite certain of the total of the name of the quilt pattern. But now I will show you what I put on the back. It's just the same polka dot as on the front, but I'll show you what I put on the back. So you can see what's on the back. It's a Riley Blake dot. They're Swiss dots, and it's in that bright green. And I believe this was actually yardage, and they were fat quarters within the yard of fabric. And so you cut the fat quarters apart. But that's why the colors work so well together, because they all came together in a bolt of fabric, and you just got the fat quarters with that. So Just wanted to show you what it was. And I will show you now how it's going to look when I put it in the basket. So here's the quilt folded up and the little frog and the book in the basket. It's kind of one of those little wicker laundry baskets that I used before. And so they kind of make a nice way to display something, especially in a silent auction. They're kind of grouped together, but it works really well. So I just kind of wanted to show you how that's going to look when I deliver it at the end of this week. Thank you for watching this video and for subscribing to my channel. Also, for your kind comments and your feedback.